Oh hey, we didn't see you there.
Welcome to SquashBusters Boston.
We're located on Northeastern's campus. Come on right in.
Wow, these facilities are really nice. Can you tell me something about the program?
SquashBusters is a youth development program for Boston students grades 7 through 12.
SquashBusters students also have the chance to do homework, play the sport, and has the ultimate goal to go to college. Okay, let's go.
I heard that SquashBusters help you academically. How?
Here at SQB, we spend an hour or more on schoolwork with college volunteers from Northeastern. This way we can get better at subjects and have a clear understanding on our homework. It's very helpful. In high school, we spend an hour or more doing academics and enrichment, where we have guest speakers come in and talk about their careers. Also, we learn about leadership skills and current events. And in the 11th grade, we also do SAT and ACT prep.
So when are my practices? And what equipment do I need?
Here at SquashBusters, the 7th, 11th, and 12th grades practice on Tuesday and Thursday, while the 8th, 9th, and 10th grades practice on Monday and Wednesday, while the middle schoolers practice on extra day on Saturday, and the high schoolers practice on Friday. Don't forget your practice shirt.
At SquashBusters, we like to have a lot of fun, but there's some important equipment that you need to use. First, you have to wear goggles. And you have to wear non-black sole shoes. And don't forget your racket. Safety first.
Hey Beth, hey Kiara.
Hey
Oh,
Claudia.
hi, Claudia.
Hey, aren't you gonna be a senior this year?
Yes, I am actually.
Can you tell me a little about college?
Oh yeah, you're gonna be a freshman, right?
Yeah.
Well, this year's SquashBusters is gonna require you to do 2 to 3 college visits. Usually we go to schools like Bates, Colby, UMass Amherst, so on and so forth. And on these college visits, you get to have a tour of the college and maybe visit the squash facility. And also, you might get to eat the food too, so that's lit.
Wow.
But college tours aren't the only thing that are required at SQB. They require a minimum of 3 community service projects for high school and 2 for middle school. And it's good to give back to your community. We've been to some projects like Pine Street Inn and the Franklin Park Zoo cleanup, and they're both pretty fun.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, can my family get involved in SquashBusters?
SquashBusters isn't only about the students, it includes our families as well. Parents should feel free to communicate with staffs all the time.
There's also a parent committee and a parent workshop. You can also watch your children's matches too.
Do I have what it takes to be a SquashBuster?
Well, the most important part is being able to show your eye care back.
Wait, what are those?
Integrity, doing the right thing even when no one's watching.
Concern for others. Look out for each other.
Appreciation, always say thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
Respect, treat others the way you want to be treated. Effort, putting in 100% on and off the court.
So whether you're here for the academic support,
Or the squash tournaments.
Or the caring staff members.
Or the fitness sessions.
Or the community service.
Or the team trips.
Or the lifelong friendships.
Or the college application help.
Or the snack.
Or because you want to reach your full potential.